things always worry me because it's that 3D camera.
Is that what it is? Is it a 360 camera?
Yeah, have
right.
I plucked the hairs in my nose? Oh, we're gonna be
I didn't know
okay.
it was a 360 camera now until I looked at it there.
I hope I haven't got a bit of my bacon sandwich stuck in my teeth.
A bit of red sauce on the side.
Right. So, foot on the brake. Into sport manual mode, and if you want to pull out and round. Why is that got the handbrake on?
Don't know.
Come on then. Hate the way it tightens up that belt. Okay, so if it's clear, get across onto the race line. Make sure we've got our hands at corner 2. Right, this time I'm just going to guide. So we come all the way as if we're going to go on the grass, turn to the turning point, which brings us into the first apex. We hold it, the car comes out quite a way, but it brings us back into the second exit. It will do under speed anyway, and out to the exit.
And for that, are you wanting to actually get, you're wanting to clip the curb, but...
As we're here, right beside the arrow, turn back on the power. When we're a little bit quicker, we need that confidence lift. Maybe a touch on the brake, maybe not, but then back on the power as we go through. Straight line to the...
Oh, the brakes are a lot softer in this than the M2.
Yeah, it's not a focus track car, this. It's quite a heavy car as well, so you've got to give it time to settle. So you've got to have a straight line to brake for your corners. So remember your nice smooth on the brakes, remember your nice smooth steering inputs. It's a heavy car, we need to start slowing it down and going into fourth. Round. Drop it into third here. Squeeze the power out now to the brake board. Brake to the turn arrow. Turn in. Drop her into second. Make sure you got your wheels straight before you add too much power, and away we go. Nicely over to the left, at the brake board we brake to the grass, halfway around the corner, into the apex. Got to stay out wide to start with, let the car drift out, drift back in, out to the left hand side. So yeah, don't drift into the middle of the track before you start the turn. Okay, back on the power, and ease the car out to the grass. Central position, straight line brake to the next turn. Back on a bit of power. Third. Straight line. Should take us into the apex. Squeeze some power. Let the car drift out and it will come back in. Better. Out to the left.
Yeah, that's it. You're just getting in the wrong gear there for that corner.
Yeah. so you have to brake a little bit earlier. You've got to warn it you're turning, you've got to turn it. Everything has to be super smooth.
Yeah.
Okay, braking to the grass, Now to the arrow, which will take you into the apex. Just hold it. Power. Comes out. As you see that straight line, back on the power again, and away you go. Here, we lift, we brake, come off the brake, back on the power gently, let the car outside the green arrow. If you feel like you're going on the grass, you're going too fast. So, all the way to the arrow, into the apex. Into the apex. Let the car out a bit here, that's better. So wheel straight line brake, turn into your apex gently, you're a bit notchy at the start there, squeeze the power, drifting. It's because you're going in with no balance throttle, you're just washing out there. So the temptation isn't there to try and race them.
Yeah.
Make sure there's nothing behind. So the temptation's not there to race it. Just back off a bit, so we can concentrate on the corners. Okay, away you go now. So it's a nice straight line brake, almost on the grass. Turn, back on a bit of power. Yeah, and as the car drifts out, let it drift out. And as you start seeing the line out, squeeze the power on and add more power.
Pulls it back in.
Sorry?
It pulls it back in.
Yeah, the power just gets a bit of car rotation. Turn in, now start squeezing the power. We're looking to let enough rock to be parallel with the green arrow, central position, straight line brake. Yeah, fourth gear here. Third gear here. Straight line brake. It's not quite getting the wheel straight. It's where you're getting your arm too robotic. You've got to relax a little bit on the wheel. Okay, so build the speed up. Trying to keep up the car in front. Right in, drop it into second. Good, get the wheel open, squeeze the power. Check a flag, but I want you to do match week at speed. Okay, so at the brake board, gently on the brakes, gradually increase the pressure to the grass. Turn, squeeze the power in. Okay, we've got cars in front. It drifts out.
Yeah, it takes out.
As you come into the apex, you squeeze the power, and as you see that straight line, you get on the power. You had it on the last one almost.
It's just like you say. It's you're watching them. You're not focusing always on yourself.
Yeah, but we can work on Madgwick.
Yeah, with the next couple of corners.
And No Name and St Mary's Name.
Yeah.
So, not that we should call it No Name because it hasn't got a name.
But like you say, it's at the start I could see where you're watching what they're doing and you're not studying your own side of things at the moment. But this is a bigger car to stop than the others.
It's easier just to back off. It's like when you're qualifying for a race.
Yeah. Give yourself space, time.
You find yourself following the race car in front and compromising your lap time.
Yeah.
So your best bet is to make sure you can get out in a bit of clear air, and if you do catch up with cars, back off.
Yeah.
Give yourself some space, and then get a flying lap. Yeah, it's very, even for a professional race driver, it's very easy to start following the car.
Following the car in front, yeah. But this is a big thing to stop as well, this car. You can feel it compared to the M5, even it feels a heavier car to actually get stopped.
But it's good though.
Yeah.
M5 is my favourite.
I think I'm gonna go out in last, because then I think you'll be taking us out in the run then in it, isn't it?
Quite possibly. Yeah, it's a lovely circuit, this.
It is.
And once you learn the lines, it's a natural flow. There's very little steering input that you need.
I think I just maybe need to be a bit closer with my seat, because like you say, my arms are fully extended out. Yeah.
You're getting sort of locked, and then it becomes notchy when you come on and off the lock. But yeah, let me make sure that you're sat properly in the next car. So I'll adjust it for you. Well, that's good. And I think once we get going through No Name and St Mary's, right, that sort of tidies up your lap really well. Okay, we have to go in front of the I-8 somewhere. So if it means all the way to the front,
down, maybe.
let's go all the way to the front. This is only Rennie. He's expendable, so don't worry about
What do you want in here? Just there?
Yeah, can get in there. Good. Beautiful. No handbrake.
No.
Just put it into neutral. Oh yeah, if you go from first, you go straight into front.
Yeah, if you're in
Well
first or reverse, it just automatically straight in.
Good. Excellent. Well done. Let's get this